What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Move Trivia Live. Of course, this is the night that Facebook wants to act crazy. I heard that everybody's account was stopped working and people were kicked out of Facebook, but we are back now and we're ready to have some fun. I gave y'all some announcements already. I'm just going to blurt it out. Blackout concert is Saturday at 6 p.m. Live worship celebration is Sunday at 11:30 with Apostle Joshua Smith, a licensed therapist and clinician and an apostle in the Lord's Church. It's going to be an amazing time as we celebrate 9 years of ministry. Come on, turn up, turn up, turn up. So let's roll into this trivia. Listen, you can get a first place prize, second place prize, and a third place prize. So everybody can get a little bit of blessing here if you really push, all right? Now this is how it works. There is a scorekeeper that is participating, and they are seeing whose name and answer comes up first. So you've got to answer. There's two ways to answer. There's a short answer, and then there's some of them that are multiple choice. If it is multiple choice, just for clarity purposes, you got to put the multiple choice full answer. So for example, A, Move Church, or B, Apostle Pace, or C, Pastor Darnell, okay? So make sure you put the full answer to get the credit. The first full answer that pops up is the person that gets the point, all right? All right, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I need to see y'all saying I'm ready. Listen, go ahead and share this everywhere. Share this in your groups, share this in your tribes, share this on the Move Church STL family page, share this everywhere. All right, let's blow this up and let's have a good time tonight and let's win some money. Y'all know them gas prices rising up. Stop playing with me. Get these people on this live. Shout out to Lisa, who is our Spirit Week coordinator, who jumped in and became our church anniversary coordinator. She said, I'm doing it all. Just sit down, Apostle, because you don't know what you're doing. No way. I got this. I got this. So I'm excited. Shout out also to Darius Higgins, who is coordinating tonight for the media team, and we're excited about everything the Lord is doing. So let's go. Let's roll. Number one. Are you ready? Get your fingers ready. Get some oil on your fingers. Where was the first service of Move Church held? Where was the first service of Move Church held? All right, I'm not going to tell you the answer. You got it? I see Brukel saying she's ready. What's up, Jerry? Kiana said this table is cracking. This table setup is cracking. They want me to start preaching from this table now. It's fancy. Maybe we'll preach from it. I don't even know where I got this table from. Oh, Lord. What is Romero talking about? He a little slow. All right. Number two. Y'all had time to answer. I don't know. All right. Who preached at the first revival Move Church ever held? Who preached at the first revival Move Church ever held? This is multiple choice. A, Pamela Dillon. B, Mickey King. C, Daphne Bruce. D, Marcia Morrison. Who preached at the first revival Move Church ever held? A, Pamela Dillon. B, Mickey King. C, Daphne Bruce. D, Marcia Morrison. Oh, okay. They just had to correct me. All right. So y'all had a chance to answer number one. The answer to number one was Brentwood Community Center. Let's see. Y'all still answering number two? Give me y'all just a moment. Y'all got it? The answer to number two is C, Daphne Bruce. She wrecked and then came back the next night and took over while Cedric Shannon Reeves was preaching and wrecked again. 3, who released Apostle Pace? This is multiple choice. Who released Apostle Pace to launch Move Church? Who released me to launch Move Church? A, Apostle Cledell King. B, Bishop Henry Phillips. C, Bishop Elijah Hankerson. D, Bishop Courtney Jones. A, Apostle Cledell King. B, Bishop Henry Phillips. C, Bishop Elijah Hankerson. Or D, Bishop Courtney Jones. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? See, my problem is I see somebody is mad on Move Church. Who is that? Is that Pastor Darnell? Can somebody teach Pastor Darnell what to do? Help him. Or is that Pastor Selena? Y'all help Pastor Selena. Y'all got to show her how to turn it over to her personal page. All right, the answer to number 3 is Bishop Courtney Jones. May he rest in peace. It was a blessing to our church. All right, number 4. You ready? Was that a damper? We love Bishop Courtney Jones, but we got to acknowledge him, you know. All right, number 4. How many permanent locations has Move Church had in 9 years? By permanent, I mean over 6 months. How many permanent locations has Move Church had in 9 years? This is multiple choice. A, 7. B, 4. C, 2. D, 9. Now I sound like I'm doing bingo. A, 7. B, 4. C, 2. D, 9. All right, the answer to number 3 was Bishop Courtney Jones. The answer to number 4, giving y'all a chance to answer. Some of y'all are answering numbers that I did not say. All right, the answer to number 4 is B, 4. It's 4. Uh-oh, Todrick Caldwell is on here. He's been with us since the beginning. Watch it. He's trying to win this money. All right, 4 locations. St. Ferdinand, Cope Brilliant, Brentwood Community Center, and right where we are right now on West Florissant. All right? Number 5. Which organization is Apostle Pace an overseer in? Which organization is Apostle Pace an overseer in? This is multiple choice. A, the Church of God in Christ. B, Greater Kingdom Alliance International. C, Full Gospel Baptist Church. D, All Nations Collective. All right? A, Church of God in Christ. B, Greater Kingdom Alliance International. C, Full Gospel Baptist. D, All Nations Collective. All right. Who said all of the above? Perhaps. All right. So the answer to this, which may be confusing to some of y'all, is GKAI, Greater Kingdom Alliance International, which is B, all right? I was a superintendent in Kojic, not the title overseer. 6, this is multiple choice, so you got to listen for the letter and the answer. Some of y'all know this one. Who once fell up the stage while leading intercession at Move Church? I mean, they were flat out in warfare and said, devil, we cast you out. Devil, we defeat you. And they flipped up the stage and fell out. But they never stopped praying. If you fall, never stop praying. A, Paul Love. B, Selena Pace. C, Naila Davis. D, Taylor Johnson. A, Paul Love. B, Selena Pace. C, Naila Davis. D, Taylor Johnson. Give you a moment. But, Darnell, are you okay? Can somebody block Pastor Darnell from being a part of this? Can we just go ahead and take him off? He literally called a person like a whole different name than they are. He can't be trusted. Charlotte said it's before her time. For some reason, Brandon knows almost all the answers. I don't know why. He did some research. Oh, yeah, Corey did fall recently into the keyboard. I forgot about that. Listen, Corey be going up, and he almost flipped off this stage the other week. I think it was a Wednesday night. The answer to this is C, Naila Davis. Flipped up the stairs, binding the devil. 7. Which member has 2 grandmothers who joined Move Church? This is a hard one. This is multiple choice. A, Aubrielle and Billy Banks. B, Kalea Pace. C, Aria Fuller. D, Charles DeBose. Charles DeBose. Which one is it? Which one is it? 2 grandmothers to join this church. Now, Connections Ministry ought to be able to figure this out. Some of y'all are using the process of elimination. Y'all really don't know the answer. All right. Y'all ready for the answer? Let's see. I see some people still answering. Am I rushing too quick? Let me know if I'm answering too quick, because I want to make sure y'all get this. Report. What? Somebody said it's the Banks Children's. All right. The answer is D, Charles DeBose. All right. His grandmother, Wanaki, joined the church, and his grandmother, Gina, joined the church. All right. 2 grandmothers that joined the church. That's a little known fact. All right. 8. Who had a complete shouting and Baptist fit on one of our no music Sundays? There was no music at all. We have a month here at Move Church where we take away all the instrumentation and we just do a cappella worship, and we just go forth in God and lift our voices because we want to have a strengthened worship that goes beyond music. And so, you understand, beyond instrumentation. Some of y'all gonna come to my inbox trying to tell me something. All right? Who had a complete shouting and Baptist fit? All you could hear was feet hitting the floor. A, Trinity Murray. B, Jeremy Eason. C, Angela Wilkins. D, Renita Strickland. Who was it? Who was it? A complete bucking fit with no music. And they would not stop. They had to be taken to their seat. I'm gonna give y'all a moment. This is funny that y'all know this. I see people that don't even go here that knows this. It does seem like it would be Pastor Darnell, right? That is definitely a Pastor Darnell. I'm just gonna say this, he did participate. He didn't start it, but he definitely participated. He has the power of participation on his life. All right, the answer is B, Jeremy Eason. Jeremy Eason. I believe he had just had surgery too. And he got up and gave his offering and lost it. We need to pull up that footage. It was something to see. He went AME on us. All right. Number 9. What is the name of the annual Easter celebration at Move Church? What is the name of the annual Easter celebration at Move Church? A, Rocking the Resurrection. B, At the Cross. C, He Died for Me. D, The Power of the Resurrection. Which one is it? Is it A, Rocking the Resurrection? B, At the Cross? C, He Died for Me? Or D, The Power of the Resurrection? Which one is it? We've done it since the first year that we ever opened our church. The first one was held at the Friendly Baptist Church. Yes, Friendly Baptist Church. What are you laughing about? Cut it out. Let's see what y'all saying. Somebody saying Lisa can't play. Uh-oh, you're getting kicked out. All right, the answer is A, Rockin' the Resurrection. Rockin' the Resurrection. What's up, Destiny Lee? What's going on? 10. Y'all ready? This is a short answer. Why did Move Church start having service on Mondays, which eventually became More Monday? Why did Move Church start having service on Mondays, which eventually became More Monday? Y'all know More Monday coming back this month, right? March the 28th, right here at Move Church at 7 p.m. More Monday is finally coming back. Let me see. Okay. I'm seeing your answers. Somebody said the saints work on Sunday. What? The whole church had to work on Sunday. That's why. The whole church had to work on Sunday, so we had to figure something out and start having service on Monday, Let's see. For the working saints. For those that could not make it on Sunday. For people who work on Monday and then it turned into revival. What? Because y'all went in too much. These are some good answers. All Todrick said is good question. I need you to know the answer, man of God. Someone's looking in the future, pulling answers. So that means that some of y'all are behind. You need to go back out and come back in real quick. If you see the answers coming up before the questions are being asked, you need to go out and log back in real quick. Corey Smith, you just getting here? Where you been? All right, the answer is the weather. Snow. There was a year where we had snow for like 5 Sundays. And every Sunday, we'd be trying to figure out what we're going to do. We tried to have service early, have service late. I eventually gave up and just started having service on Mondays. And it was so great that we started having More Monday. All right? What year, this is multiple choice, what year did Move Church change its name from the Sanctuary Movement? A, 2021, B, 2020, C, 2019, D, 2018. I'm going to say it again. A, 2021, B, 2020, C, 2019, D, 2018. This is funny. All right, I'm seeing all types of answers. Brookel says she's not playing anymore. She quit. All right, I see y'all still posting. I'm giving you a moment. Gerald, you trying to cheat. That ain't the way. No, sir. No, sir. He posted the actual place and event. This is a trick one. Okay, Jared came back. Darnell has put an answer that is not on here, 2017, although he was standing on the stage at the moment that we changed the church name. We changed Move Church's name. 2019. We made sure it was done before we went into 2020. So at Watch Night, going into 2020, which was still 2019, we said it right before the clock struck 12, and then y'all started flipping out and rolling into stuff, and Jimmy Franklin started bucking, and Paul, it was just crazy. Like, I don't know. It was just a church name change. Like, Brookel started crying uncontrollably. Like, tears just, I have footage, okay? Darnell started jumping. I thought he was going to tear up my sign. It was a rough moment. Yes, I didn't do anything. I didn't have anything to do with that. All right. 12. What is the address to the new location of Move Church? This is short answer. Drop your answer. What is the address to the new location of Move Church? I say it almost every Sunday. The people that raise the offering say it almost every Sunday. Connection says it almost every Sunday. So you should know this address by heart. My God. Look at somebody and say, we're moving, we're moving, we're moving, we're moving, we're moving, we're moving. Woo! Listen, I got to get up out of here. I don't know what. Okay. We thank God for the time and the season. But it is time. Give the entire address, saints. The entire address. Uh-oh. Somebody said 191 Heaven Boulevard. Shyla said it's in the newsletter. Look at the newsletter. Listen, don't y'all be sending y'all information in late to the newsletter like I be doing. Don't try to be me. Don't try to be me. Send your stuff in early, Sister Shyla said. All right, the new address is 4208 West Florissant Avenue. We move into, what is that neighborhood considered to be? I don't know what it's called. I guess that's called O'Fallon Park. We're doing all our research. My team is on it. Don't worry about what I don't know just yet. They're working on it, I promise you. They call it what? Oh, it's delayed? I have never heard that before. Of course I know about Adelaide. I never heard it was called delayed. Okay, we are moving to delayed. We're moving. No, I can't. That's not flat enough. See, we imitating Lisa because she sang it one Sunday and shouted at church real hard. I don't know if I can get that flat. We're moving. Let me lower. We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. Okay, let's move on. All right, this is multiple choice. I'm losing my crowd. This is multiple choice. What city does our iMove pastor, Kevon Pippins, live in? What city does our iMove pastor, Kevon Pippins, live in? This is multiple choice. A, Memphis, Tennessee. B, St. Charles, Missouri. C, Chicago, Illinois. D, Nashville, Tennessee. All right. Delayed. Y'all got that? A, Memphis, Tennessee. B, St. Charles, Missouri. C, Chicago, Illinois. D, Nashville, Tennessee. What is iMove? It's our online church, our online campus, where a lot of additional ministry goes out to people who live in different places, who are committed and connected to our church. Kevon Pippins has been the leader almost going on 2 years now, all right? He's done an amazing job. The answer is, are y'all still answering? It's the dad for me. Oh, they can hear you. Who keeps changing their answers? What's going on here? What number we on? We are on number 14. Number 14. I think I skipped one. Yeah, I did. I skipped one. So it's actually number 13. Sorry about that. That doesn't matter. Just answer right. The answer is D, Nashville, Tennessee. Pastor Kevon lives in Nashville, Tennessee, and he does all of our work, all of our graphic work, all of our digital stuff, our blogs. He handles all of that while being in a whole nother city. So y'all need to thank him for all of his hard work. Glory to God. All right, so 14 now. We're now on 14. I'm sorry. Pastor Brukel, the mathematician, had to step in and correct me. She know I got numeric dyslexia. She knows that. All right. What is the full name? This is short answer. What is the full name of the school that was started by pastors Selena Pace and Brukel Banks at Move Church? What is the full name of the school that was started by pastors Selena Pace and Brukel Banks at Move Church? It is short answer. I don't know who's in the lead. Okay. Ooh. All right. So while y'all answering that, just to let you know, Lisa is in the lead. She did not come up with these questions and answers. I did. She did not see my list. All right. Brukel is following with 3 points. Is that with or by? I don't know, but she's following. So Brukel is in the distance. She's in number 2. I don't know who number 3 is. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all good? Y'all still with me? Look at somebody and say, get this money. Oh, Shanda. All right. I think I'm on 15 now. I done got off numerically. Which pastor or pastors were not worship leaders at Move Church? Which pastor or pastors were not worship leaders at Move Church? A, Pastor Michael Lampkin. B, Pastor Charnel Franklin. C, Pastor Darnell Banks. D, Pastor Daphne Bruce. A, Pastor Michael Lampkin. B, Pastor Charnel Franklin. C, Pastor Darnell Banks. D, Pastor Daphne Bruce. Which one was not a worship leader here? Did I answer the last one? I'll be skipping the answers. The answer to the last one was Ascend Bright Christian Learning Center. Ascend Bright Christian Learning Center. I don't feel like Brooke Hill should be able to answer that one. I don't think she should get a point there. That just ain't fair. She got to get a bonus point or something somewhere else. All right, which one was not a worship leader at Move Church? Pastor Michael Lampkin. Apostle Michael Lampkin was never a worship leader here. Charnel was, Daphne was, and Darnell was. Listen, the man of God stood up in desperate times. That's all I got to say. He stood up in hard times. You understand? We didn't have no singers, and he did what he had to do because I wasn't about to do it. We made it through all of that. All right, 16. Which Move Church member owns a health and fitness company? Which Move Church member owns a health and fitness company? A, Romero. B, Kiana. C, Darius. D, Julia. A, Romero. B, Kiana. C, Darius. D, Julia. All right, we're on number 16. A, Romero. B, Kiana. C, Darius. D, Julia. Letting y'all answer. All right, the answer to that is, I see y'all still posting. Give me y'all a moment. B, Kiana. B, Kiana. It's called Key to Health. Shout out. All right, we're coming down to the end. We're down to our last four. Y'all good? Y'all need to stretch? 17. Where did Move Church go, or what city did Move Church go to on its first trip to Trumpet Blast? Where did Move Church go to on its first trip to Trumpet Blast? Was it A, Clarksville, Tennessee, B, Memphis, Tennessee, C, Jackson, Tennessee, D, Knoxville, Tennessee? I'll read it again. A, Clarksville, Tennessee. B, Memphis, Tennessee. C, Jackson, Tennessee. D, Knoxville, Tennessee. Listen, I'll tell you a funny story how I almost killed the entire church. So as we were leaving the city, I saw an exit for a Winn-Dixie, and I'm from the South, and I knew that Winn-Dixie carried Bluebell ice cream. I literally, when I saw I was on the other side of the interstate, I crossed 4 lanes of traffic and jumped onto the exit to go to Winn-Dixie to get everybody Bluebell. Elder Renita was ready to fight me. Selena Pace was in the car, I believe, with Elder Renita, and she was ready to fight me. I literally jumped across traffic. And they were like, we don't know what he's doing, where he's going. And they were trying to jump across traffic with me. Listen, Bluebell, you got to understand. You Gotta understand. All right, the answer. Y'all had time to answer? The answer is C, Jackson, Tennessee. That was our first church trip. I think about maybe 10 or 15 of us went down. Might have been a little bit more. Somewhere around 10 or 15 of us went down for that event and cried and fell out with Pastor Prophet Marcia Morrison. All right, 18. This is one that y'all have heard about. Let's see. Where was the first planning meeting of Move Church held? Where was the first planning meeting of Move Church held? It was the year of 2012. A, Sweetie Pies. B, Bread Co. C, McAllister's. D, Popeyes. A, Sweetie Pies. B, Bread Co. C, McAllister's. D, Popeyes. Somebody said the junkyard. No, it wasn't the junkyard. The junkyard was the third location? Third location, yeah. But we're talking about the initial meeting that was held in 2012. 2012, December of 2012. Give y'all a moment to answer. Let me see what the answers. People are saying Popeyes. People are saying McAllister's because they think we got a little bit of class. Somebody said Junkyard. Brittany saying I want ice cream now after I told my story about Bluebell. All right, the answer is, are you ready? B, Bread Co. St. Louis Bread Company was the first place where we met and discussed the beginning of what was called the Sanctuary Movement. It was myself and Darnell Banks. 19, you gotta know history to know this one. And some of these questions were current and some of these questions were back in the day to make sure we gave a good balance. 19, who was the first baby that Apostle Pace christened? Who was the first baby that Apostle Pace christened? This is multiple choice. A, Carter Lockhart. B, Kalea Pace. C, Noah Bolden. D, Adoniah Morris. Who was the first baby that Apostle Pace christened? A, Carter Lockhart. B, Kalea Pace. C, Noah Bolden. D, Adoniah Morris. Darnell said Baby Nate. That wasn't an option. As a hint, this was also the first baby that was born into Move Church. This is also the first baby that was born into Move Church. All right, I see Tabitha participating. The answer is A, Carter Lockhart. Carter Lockhart. All right. Baby Nate was born right before Move Church started. All right. We are at the last one. So we had a ministry called Stroll Care that used to walk the streets of St. Louis, up and down Grand and West Florissant and Newstead. This is multiple choice. Who fell out in the street when a man had a gun at Stroll Care? Who fell out in the street when a man had a gun at Stroll Care? A, Renita Strickland. B, Selena Pace. C, Tabitha Brown. D, Felicia Brown. A, Renita Strickland. B, Selena Pace. C, Tabitha Johnson. D, Felicia Brown. Here's the story. We were out witnessing, passing out care packages and loving on people, and a man came up with a gun in his pocket, and he said, I'm finna light this corner up. And he said, y'all need to get out of here right now. Mother Felicia took off running and fell out in the middle of the street on Grand Boulevard. Here's the crazy part. The gunman stopped what he was doing, stopped getting ready to kill people, and came and helped her get up off the ground and helped her get back in the car. He still had his gun in his pocket. This happened. I can't make this stuff up, y'all. This really happened. All right. That was our last one. Did I tell who that was? Oh, okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The person was D. Felicia Brown. All right, let me give y'all a bonus question. Who was playing the organ at an event where Move Church was ministering at, and the organ bench collapsed? The organ bench collapsed. A, Justin Murray. B, Eric Jenkins. C, Corey Fuller. D, another organist that played here. Michael Bradford. All right, that was a bonus one. Who was it? Was it Justin, Eric, Corey, or Michael? All right, we have come to the end of our trivia. It's time to figure out the winners. The winners. Oh, Lord, we got a tie for third place. All right. Who's second place? I need to know who's second place. While they're giving me the answers, I want to thank y'all for participating tonight. It has been a lot of fun being on here with y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm not as bubbly and crunk as Lisa. I'm not as witty as Henry or Darnell, but I did the best I could, okay? Okay? This ain't my thing, all right? They're trying to push me out here to do a little bit, because y'all know I would go and hide and never go live a day in my life. I need to know who second place is. I don't know. I don't know who second place is. I'm waiting on that answer. Okay, all right. We got it now. We got it now. All right. First place. Or should I start backwards? I'll start backwards. Third place goes to Shyla Mays and Brandon. Woo! Shyla and Brandon got third place. Second place goes to Brookel Banks. I hope they struck that answer from ABC. She shouldn't have got that one. So we need to know if they put her back down to third place or not before I give this prize out. First place, I promise you, she did not have anything to do with putting together these answers. Lisa Ann Bowman got first place. All right, she got first place with 12 points. Thank you to Jakari Lattimore on the back end, who was our scorekeeper, and to everyone who participated tonight. Tomorrow is Testimony Tuesday. Testimony Tuesday. I need y'all to stir up your groups and have them post about something miraculous that happened for them, or something great or something inspiring that happened for them since they've been at Move Church, and tag Move Church. What's Wednesday? Worship Wednesday. That is when we tell a memorable worship moment at Move Church through video, through posts. Maybe it could be a message or a message series that blessed you. We're going to post about that and tag Move Church. I can think of one video with Lloyd Nix that would be amazing. That was a moment. That was a moment right there. That was a powerful, powerful moment. So anyway, that's Worship Wednesday. And then Thursday It's Throwback Thursday. You post today that you joined Move Church, and you tag Move Church in that picture, reminding people of the covenant you've made with this house, and we're growing and we're building. And on Friday is $9 Friday. We are sowing $9, or some people said they're going to sow $99. Some people said they're going to sow $19.99. Somebody said they could sow $900. Glory to God. I hope that's me. Glory to God. So we're going to sow into the denominations of 9 into this ministry for our 9th church anniversary. Oh, I didn't answer the bonus question? I'm sorry. The answer was Eric. I hope that doesn't change the winners. The answer was Eric Jenkins. Good Lord. I've already announced the winner, so we're just going to keep it as he is. The answer was Eric Jenkins. He was playing. He was killing on the organ, and all of a sudden we heard a loud crash, and he was down on the floor. But we had to figure out how to keep shouting. He was still holding the cord as he was hanging on for dear life. He was still, I'm sorry I didn't answer that, y'all. I'm a little spacey. All right. So, and then on Saturday is our blackout concert. We're all black, any form of black, and come and celebrate with us Saturday at 6 p.m. right here at Move Church. Some amazing artists, some amazing gifts are going to be with us. You do not want to miss that. I'm trying to pull up the flyer so I don't miss anybody. I don't want to miss anybody because my brain, it ain't with me today. All right, here we go. I got it. Josh Folks, Rodney Douglas, Charnel Jones-Franklin, Deepika Cannon. I've probably been saying Williams. It's Deepika Cannon. And then Elder Brian Turner. I'm just on the flyer for kicks. I'm not singing. I'm just on the flyer like I'm hosting. That's a hosting picture. All right? I'm not singing, all right? All right, but that's who's going to be here. It's going to be an amazing encounter. They have some amazing worship, some original music, and some covers that they're going to minister so greatly to our house. Invite somebody. Let's fill our house. We overflow our own church. Okay. Before the pandemic, there was rows and rows out in the vestibule of people worshiping with us on Sunday morning. So we have the ability to fill our own church, but you are welcome to join us. There is no registration. Although the mask mandate has been lifted in the area, we're going to keep our mask on since there are so many people coming from so many different areas. We're going to keep them on for this worship event to protect the church. Then Sunday at 11:30 is the culmination of the entire weekend, our soul healing experience with Apostle Joshua Smith, all the way from Gulfport, Mississippi. Powerful man of God that's preached on stages with T.D. Jakes and all kind of people that he's ministered with. And I am excited to have him to be right here at our powerful house. It's going to be like an explosion that's going to take place here. All right, I love y'all more than you know. It's time for me to go. I got a long week ahead of me. I love y'all, and thank you for participating, and have an amazing evening.